Alright everyone, welcome back to another game we're going to cast. This game is going to be casting myself here as this is an Arabia game. I will be on Malay. Playing Malay, this is a random Civ selection for myself. I'm not sure if my opponent went random Civ. But with Malay, interesting Civ, we'll cover that in a second. On the other side we have the Huns player, and freaking Phil and I had a pretty fun game here. So real quick, we will take a look at the statistics of the civilization. The Malay are a naval civilization, advanced to the age 66% faster. Fish traps cost are less. They also provide ultimate food. Won't even apply for this. Battle elephants are 30% cheaper. They do get the Cranberry Warriors. Theocracy upgrades docks to harbors, and then they fire arrows. Also completely useless in this map. Forced levy is militia line gold cost is replaced by additional food cost. It's just quite nice for any map, and then team bonus is 100% line of sight for docks. The opponent, freaking Phil, is playing the Huns here. They do not need houses to start, but start with less wood. Arab civilization, cavalry civilization, by the way. Cavalry archers cost 10% less than castle, 20% less than imperial. Trebuchets are plus 30% accuracy. They also have the Tarkin, which is extremely good against buildings. They get marauders, which allows Tarkins to be created from the stable. Atheism, which is never ever researched in a 1v1. And stables work faster. So, we're going to fast forward here at least into the feudal age. This one here is a pretty fun game. I really wanted to see how things went here because I'm pretty proud of how this one turned out. I am like mid 1100s to low 1200s at the moment. But I wanted to see this one for sure because this one was a lot of fun, and it was a very interesting game here as well. I'm going to be paying more attention to myself here as I'm curious of my build, and I think it's pretty good at this point, but I'm not really 100% sure how everything went together without rewatching the game. I am fast forwarding here. We are just 4 on wood and everything else on food. We do have one villager walling up that, though. We do see some scouting going on. We'll actually do this from a little bit of my point of view here, as alright, now more villagers go for the walls. Freaking Phil gets up as well. So let's go ahead and hit play as I hit the feudal age. So as you can see, fully walled to get to feudal. Not bad. A lot of idle time though. 1, 2, 3 villagers. Not exactly ideal. We are going to get them working again though. I do remember stealing these. Got lucky, found them, took them for my own. Just send them to the north of the map. I'm pretty sure. I guess that survives. A little bit of idle time there. He is really heavy on farms as well. But he is not walling at all. I am full walled. He has a scout there, and he should know this by now. And he's about to find me, so he hasn't yet to find out, but he'll know now. Alright, my eco has shifted to a lot more on wood and only 6 villagers on food at this point. I also have shifted to gold. So at this point, I think my eco balance is pretty interesting. I think I had to shift over to go more onto wood so I can get more farms out, because I do have villagers being spawned closely here to get on with that. I am going to be fully walled though, like I said, so he does not wall at all. As the build progresses, yeah, so I just was really short on wood, how I did build the barracks, yep. So instead of having more farms right now, I'm a little bit off on my balance of my eco. I feel like here I think more should be on farms. As soon as I get enough for a farm, I should drop a farm. And I'm about to drop a mill to collect my deer as well. I don't mind that play. I actually like to do that myself. 10, 9, 4, and 11, and then we have 7, 17, 4 for freaking Phil here. I think his balance was way better. I think he just had a cleaner build here than I did. Mine is starting to shift that way, but I'm still floating additional wood here. He does go into a decent number of scouts here, though. 2 scouts already. Not exactly ideal.
See ya.
Alright, we are going to get an archery range down here. We are getting some buildings up. We are trying to deal with some idols. We are slowly shifting more onto food, as we have taken most of our hunt already. And we are gonna do some house walling up in the north, some very defensive play right now, which I'm okay with. I'm not upset about that. It's gonna bug me the whole time that they're up there. Interestingly enough, we've seen scouts out, which is not a bad play, but not many of them. I am gonna build a defensive spear or 2 here or there. Still taking off some of the hunt here. My eco-bone balance is still too heavy on wood in my opinion, but I think I'm trying to take as much as I can and add farms as soon as I can whenever I have the wood here. So I am attempting to balance things out. I do have 4 on gold here. With Malay, you'll see what I was thinking here. I just wanted to get on gold slightly early for the reason of my planned strategy here. I'm gonna have to re-wall quite a bit here, as I've invested into walls, and re-walling behind with houses has caused to have some idols this game, which is quite unfortunate. But all in all, eco is, you know, a little messy. I need to clean it up a little bit. Freaking Phil is on his way up already. He has no idols either, which is doing really well. He's at 32 vills though, and I'm at 37. So he may have had some villager idle time, whereas I have not. So I would not have 5 vills, even 50% higher. So, and I have no counterattack in, so he has definitely had just a little too much idle time. He does have 19 farms, 15 on food right now, in comparison to my 12 on food, and I only have 12 farmers. I do not no longer have all my villas taking my hunt here. Did produce a few defensive spears. He is on his way to Castle Age, and now I've clicked up as well. Malay go up way faster though, at 66% faster. I'm going to have a higher villager count, and I'm going to be able to get up not too far behind at all, really. I thought I was a lot farther behind than this at this point. I mean, as I saw a bunch of scouts out and about for him. Do finally eject the spears. Don't even get a kill though. Archery range, blacksmith up for him first things in Castle Age. I already have an archery range up, so I can just tell you guys what happens here. I expect cav archers, and that is what I get to face up against, is a bunch of cav archers. You'll see how things are handled here though. I'm pretty happy with how everything went down here. As you can see, I have like no wood lines that are safe. Like none whatsoever, so it's very interesting to see how this goes. He does not have any upgrades just yet either, so he's gonna attack. And he's gonna not have a whole lot of upgrades at this point. I mean, ITC is very idle right now, which is quite unfortunate. I have plenty of res. Alright, I am clicking some upgrades. We have fletching crossbow, padded archer armor, and thumb ring coming up as well, which I do like actually how I go about for all those. Second archery range coming down as well. As like I have said previously, I did expect the cav archer play. I've seen him scout my base. I know I don't have a single safe wood line. I mean, this is a mess, this map. I got 2 golds outside of my map, so I only have my main gold to work with. I am going to drop a town center on this wood line here, which I feel like is a great option. Forget if I lose any villagers here or not. I don't think that I do right now. He has caught up right now in the vill count though, so it didn't do me a whole lot of good. And yeah, nope, he doesn't kill any. We'll have some crossbows coming out near the pikes up here. My scout up here is finally gonna get a kill. Nope, downhill bonus too powerful. With the run, I mean, this is exposed. This is pretty far forward as well, so that's not ideal. Stone wall behind here. Double walled everywhere else right now, except for like here. Alright, I'm starting to shift into skirm. I guess I missed my forward, guys. The whole thought process to get on gold early. I didn't want to go any crossbows. I wanted to go into some Malay elephants, since they're so cheap, and just flood them into his base. But I'm very heavily distracted. I did get the siege workshop up. I did it too far back, a little safe, just to try to hide this though. Good bit of cav archers here. Upgrades are not terrible here for the elite skirms at all. Another town center, gonna try to drop another one on this side as I head out with 3 crossbows and a few skirmishers to try to deal with this. So I'm gonna be booming. In case you guys haven't realized yet, this is gonna be a boom game for me as I try to defend with whatever I've got, basically. And yeah, they are gonna break through here, but town center, and I have some defensive units here. He does have quite a few cav archers near now though, but as he waits, things are building up. Ecos are not great. University coming down as well. And yep, now we're gonna take a bad fight here for him as he loses 1 unit, doesn't even kill one, and decides to back off. So wood lines are relatively okay at the moment. I want to see something here. He does not know. He does not know about the forward at all at this point. His scout is over here scouting. I'm going to keep an eye on that, see if he noticed anything. I send some units forward to take out. This is some really good trade. No gold v gold units. Lots of cav archers at this point though. Score is still extremely close though, so I'm not too worried about it yet. My wood lines are super exposed though, and yep, he's just going to keep popping in, trying to deal with this. But the whole time I'm thinking to myself, let's get some numbers up, and we'll be okay here. We are losing a few villagers here. Not the end of the world though, as we do have the units moving out up here to help deal with this. He really could have done more damage, I think, if he would have just realized how many cav archers he had and had the advantage of mobility, but he split them up, which is fine because he can come in and attack on one side and then come in and attack on the other side. And I'm just producing skirmishers behind this. He is picking off villagers. He's got an eco lead now, which is quite good for him. He is just now getting his second town center up though, which is not exactly ideal. And I've got a good number of skirms, crossbows there, and even more skirms coming out, going to this side to help deal with this. I'm going to lose more vills, aren't I? Alright, okay, I'm reacting well. My times are I'm reacting pretty well, I think, here. Pretty well, simply. Get on wood. Another bad fight for him here. Losing more for nothing. Interesting, I have built a stable down here. He still doesn't see it. Hasn't seen any of this forward over here. Just quite unfortunate for him. There. Alright, military. We are producing just military, really. Not really doing a whole lot for villagers. We are getting ballistics here. We are facing light cav, so he did invest into the light cav upgrade, which I think was the right move. But I'm producing well enough. I've got enough numbers that those light cav aren't going to do enough damage at this point. He invested a lot in that as well. I do have quite a few idols here. He has tons and tons of res. And more bad here. Can we react quickly? React quickly enough. Another light cav goes down. More military coming out. Alright. Eco, he's got a very solid eco lead right now. He's got a really solid eco lead right now, actually. Interesting though, he's yet to notice this. Has no idea it's there, okay. So at this point, I'm feeling a lot of pressure. He's got a lot of units. I get some spears out in defense, but I've got tons of skirms, and I believe I start making some crossbows, yes, to help deal with the light cav a little bit easier. Forward siege workshop, more light cav here. This is still just out of his vision. Oh, this is a really bad fight for him here. 3 cav archers go down, lose some HP on some other ones. So right now just defending the base. I did move out and put a town center here to protect even more of my resources, especially that gold, which is quite nice. He does attack with light cav, but I have some spears and some more crossbows there as well. Light cav just gonna die here to town center, so he is wasting a lot of res. He is causing some idle time here though, which is quite nice for him, but all in all, not too shabby. Forward range does go out here. Oh. Nope. He's yet to see that one. Well, he would have dealt with it by now, right? Good fights over here. Still a big army on this side. Castle does come up on the hill, but I do not see this. Just a few tiles out of the way. We also see Rams queued here. He does. I forgot he brought in Rams in this game. Villager count's still pretty far off. I'm not producing enough fills. I'm actually producing 4 out of 1 town center. But nonetheless, I do have a decent military number here. And I'm actually way ahead in the military, and I counter his military quite nicely. That castle is in a good position though. And then the ram does come out here, which is kind of in the way, kind of frustrating, but you see the battle elephants are starting to be produced here. I really wanted to do that way earlier, but with the pressure I was under, I had to sit back and try to manage my eco right here, as I am starting to produce more villagers. My eco balance, like I said, is still really bad, but he's taking really bad trades here. Gonna lose a ram. Got another one here. I'm gonna bring my other military forward. As more comes forward, we have pikes, we have spears, we have crossbows, and we have some battle elephants sitting down here. A lot of idle military for him right now. I think he should definitely have come up and tried to fight this. He has the numbers for sure, and here comes the light cav.
Yep.
Pikemen will do damage here, but the cav archers in back from behind are going to be problematic to deal with. I believe I focused these down. Yeah. I know I'm probably going to lose the army, so I just start focusing down the cav archer numbers. Or else they would just be running and trying to run away and attack these light cav. But yeah, I think that was a really good trade for me, actually. I took down a lot of cav archers there. I didn't even realize how many I took down. KD is still pretty good, actually. 32, 35. 35, 32 for freaking Phil here. I think this is really good. So those pikemen not doing anything over there. He has clicked Imperial Age. I've got more stables going up, more battle elephants. This is a full-on castle age right now for me, as I'm trying to defend with what I can, and then I'm going to go in and do what I can with what I can. I do have a ram coming out as well. We have more barracks coming up over here. His forward, he's going to have a good bit of rams. I actually think I find out about this castle here in a second. Maybe not. Nope, still have yet to find out about the castle. I'm about to, though, if I keep headed forward, but nope, I decided to stay in defense. Let's see if freaking Phil even realizes. Oh, he doesn't see it. He still doesn't see it. Oh, his resources are super good, too. So he's going up. He could be farther ahead than he is. His eco isn't really that good for as much of an advantage as he has, and for as His villager count's so much higher than mine. I should be losing this game so badly. War elephants come out. Ram goes forward. Lots of villagers are in trouble here. I ran for it as soon as he hit Imperial Age, or therefore just after, I think. I think that really kind of threw him off as he's realizing. I realize there's a castle there now. Yeah, these elephants are going to do a lot of damage here as it's idled so much eco. I have units coming from behind here. I believe there's just a ram in that. This is a really, really bad fight for him as he's losing all of his numbers before his upgrades even come in. Forced to run from it. Elephants, these just got clicked away on accident. These are not doing a whole lot. Production is non-existent right now for elephants, but now he's playing a very defensive game. Oh, this elephant. Oh, this elephant. Hero. Hero elephant. Start taking out farms. This elephant's taking out tons of stuff. These elephants are just chilling. Cav archers going down. Oh my goodness, I didn't even see this happen in game. This elephant is literally going to kill all these if it's not realized soon. Big numbers up front here. We do have a counterattack with some rams here, but karambits produced from castles. I've put up a defensive castle. He's killed so many villas, it's not even funny. More rams, more elephants. I think I realize that I have these elephants here in a minute. Yep, and here they come. This town center will inevitably go down. That knight gets sniped as it went that way. Karambit warriors are just gonna poke these away, save this. And the flood. So his Imperial Age bought him very little. He did get the plate mill armor, I believe, but he can't fight skirms and crossbows. And with all these elephants, oh, this is so good. Yeah, look at his res. He has so much better res. He has so much better eco. I think he didn't push in one spot enough. I think that was his biggest problem, actually. I don't think there's anything else to that. I really don't. But I don't know. Elephants here. More elephants behind. He's forced to take bad fights. Has not even clicked his upgrades. Losing his 1 of 3 archery ranges. Losing all of his cav archer numbers. Elephants are in the back of the eco. And yep, GG is called. Hitch does not love all the trash play. I mean, I don't like to play the trash either. But, I mean, my plan was this. And, I mean, it did not... I clicked some knights, that might have been misclick. My eco was a lot farther behind than his. I think if he would have pressured a bit more... I mean, look at his res at the end. I mean, he lost a lot. His Imperial Age bought him nothing. He barely got anything out of his Imperial Age. I think that cost him a lot as well. This is a very tight, compact base here. Using what I had to use to defend. I mean, he even was adding Tarkin here. I think he has rams in this. Yeah, he had 4 rams here, 4 capped rams. I think he just invested in a lot of different units and had to do a lot of different upgrades for those units. Light cav is not that expensive an upgrade, but you add it with all the cavalier upgrades. As well as, you know, capped rams pretty expensive. This elephant play from Malay is sick. Elephants are cheaper than knights. So I think all that in all, I defended well, which I'm very happy about. My eco is still behind, but I defended from it nicely, so I'm not all that upset about it. But I think I attacked at a good time. I think 3 range production on them battle elephants. I must have misclicked knights at the end, but I didn't have good base. I had really crap wood lines. I didn't even go through that gold. I guess I did get these golds here. I don't know. GG. I mean, I feel like my eco is just in need of work. I don't have this build down either, so playing the Malay here is an interesting one that I'm not familiar with really. We are going to take a quick look at the statistics though. At the end, I actually had the eco, the military. Interesting. Katie was much better. I was trading trash so much. I mean, he lost so many gold units. And yeah, there's the difference. His food, his gold way more, my wood, my stone more. But when you go on trash against cow archers and they're not really killing villagers, I mean, it's difficult to hold from. That was definitely hard to hold from. 94% of the map, but he thought that I was stuck in my base, and I'd snuck out with one vill. I had a hero villager. His vill high was better than mine. Yes, my eco was worse, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. GG freaking Phil. I think you played an excellent game. Uh, Unfortunately, I think you were not scouting enough. I mean, maybe you were. I can't see your scouting now, can I? Yeah. I know you said 94% of the map, but I think you thought you were safe here without me being here, without you seeing that I was outside of my base. Maybe some outposts there, there. I don't know. Would be advisable. And obviously, I just won by holding here for the most part. But I don't know. I think it could have gone either way. I think you had cav archers up here. You had cav archers here, so you kept hitting and running back and forth. I think you should have brought this forward a lot sooner and just used your cav archers with mangonels and just pushed somewhere. Probably my main goal. But I think that would have been way more effective because I would have had to deal with it and not been able to invest in bad elephants. But nonetheless, it was a sick game. GG freaking Phil. And I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys do like these videos, please comment below, like, subscribe, all of that. Do cast games for YouTube. I have done this live on my Twitch chat as well. And we are in the midst of our 2v2 tournament starting. We have players getting started this weekend, starting tomorrow actually, and I'm going to be casting a lot more tournament games. And you're going to get a lot more content. And I hope you guys enjoy. And I will hope to see you guys soon. Have a good night, guys.